How's it going, everyone? I'm back with another SPL game. This time it's Mimikyu Stardust versus Myjava. And diving right into the matchups, Mimikyu Stardust has an HO with Breloom, which is quite surprising. I am excited to see what this Pokemon is going to do because Spore is banned. It could be loaded dice with Bullet Seed as the Rock Tomb Mark Punch with Technician. That's the most likely set they could run. I mean, it could be something else, but that's the most likely set you would run in an HO. I think there might be a Sash Garchomp with lead, like Stealth Rock SD kind of stuff. Moth's definitely going to be booster speed. On the other hand, Myjava has a pretty common structure that you would see. I may have seen this team before as well, like it's the same team too. Yeah, I think it could be like Resto Chesto Zama, maybe since Tingler could have Stealth Rock, this could be like a Meteor Beam Glimora. Even with the Stealth Rock and Tingler could be Spikes, Ogerpan could just be standard 4 attacks with U-turn and stuff. Dragonite could be like Encore. Since they're running Hatterene, it's like possible that they would run Encore Scale Shot Dragonite without heavy duty boots and instead loaded dice, of course. So very excited to see what this can be. Honestly, this game is going to be good. As far as Pokemon go, what Pokemon could be really good for both parties? I would say I think Garchomp looks really good, especially if it is like SD Scale Shot with Sash. Other than that, Moth doesn't look that great unless it is running a good Terra type and Mimikyu Stardust is able to chip Tinglu down. Scizor is kinda alright, depends on the Zama set obviously. It is a Sash Garchomp. I think so, like it's also lead in the HO team. And Myjava led with Dragonite, so kind of in favor of Mimikyu Stardust, especially if it's like Scale Shot. Oh, we also have a Gen 3 game going on right now from SPL, but I'm not gonna watch that. Maybe after this game. But this Gen 9 game is pretty hype. So that was Scale Shot. I expected that. That was Scale Shot, and Myjava went Hatterene, so pretty good. Player Minute covers Stealth Rock and Scale Shot both. But does it cover SD into Earthquake is the question. The thing is, like it's a 50-50 for Mimikyu Stardust if they want to SD, because they'll have to. Otherwise, Draining Kiss would kind of just gain all the damage back, whatever Garchomp is gonna deal, unless they want to switch out. But it's risky because they could just nozzle on the switch, expecting them to switch. But yeah, I don't think they would nuzzle. I think the most likely play from Myjava is going to be Draining Kiss. So let's see if Mimikyu Stardust like reads that and makes a play according to that. Like, I think this is kind of a bad matchup for Mimikyu Stardust. I mean, like HO really does not appreciate. That was a Draining Kiss, as I said. I think that's the AV Hatterene. Really does not appreciate Zamazenta and Dragonite both. Both of these Pokemon are really hard to deal with for hyper offense. And Myjava has both of them, so this is going to be very hard for Mimikyu Stardust in my opinion. So Nuzzle comes out on Hatterene, and the Hatterene stayed paralyzed, so that's a bad turn for Stardust, because that Hatterene could have paralyzed the opposing Hatterene, or I don't know, could have done something else, but yeah, that sucked. I do think that's the AV Hatterene by the Draining Kiss damage. Well, I was tapped out, my bad, but the opposing Hatterene clicked Draining Kiss, Stardust clicked Draining Kiss. It's just a Draining Kiss battle between these two. Finally, Mimikyu got the nuzzle off. Just gonna click Psychic Noise. That Hatterene either winning the Speedta or just is EV to be faster. That Psychic Noise got him there. Psyshock on the Hatterene. stayed paralyzed. That's pretty good. Gonna get some health back here by Stardust. I mean, I obviously voted for Myjava, and I'm happy that they have a good matchup. But I just like to watch the game from both sides. It's just so fun to just watch all the plays being made. Draining Kiss on the Scizor, right? So the Scizor has potential to just click SD. It also has a potential to just click U-turn, get better positioning perhaps. The thing is, this Hatterene can also have like, well, I guess that would just have Calm Mind, so I don't think it would have Mystical Fire. Wait a minute. I think that Hatterene might as well be AV. Yeah, because this thing doesn't have leftovers. I don't see any item aside from Rocky Helmet leftovers and eject button being used, or Sash maybe, but I don't think this team needs a Sash Hatterene, so that might be AV. Let's see. Bullet Punch Hatterene goes down. Pretty big value for Mimikyu, because now Garchomp will be able to get rocks up. I keep saying Garchomp will be able to get rocks up. I just it's just kind of a habit of mine of saying Garchomp. But yeah, Garchomp will be able to get its rocks up, which is pretty good. Like, Myjava's plan should be to like chip everything down with Zama and then clean with Dragonite, or vice versa. Chipping everything down with Dragonite isn't possible, because Dragonite is easier to kill compared to Zamazenta. So yeah, like Dragonite cleaning an end game with extreme speed is just going to be super easy once Sash is broken, and like mons like Scizor are lowered, multi-scale is broken. But as I said, since they were running Hatterene, Myjava could also have the Scale Shot Fire Punch variant, so it would be interesting to see. Because that Scale Shot Fire Punch variant does go in against Mimikyu Stardust. It does go in, like, it's gonna knock a ton of Pokemon out before it goes down to priority. So Zamazenta comes out right off the bat. I guess they're just going for it, trying to damage stuff. If this Zamazenta is Heavy Slam, then yeah, I mean, they're in luck, because Hatterene would go down. Its Body Press, would Crunch kill this thing? Nope. So let's see if this is Heavy Slam. It's not. Just gonna go Glimora on the Draining Kiss. Mimikyu Stardust didn't click Nuzzle. I guess, yeah, that's a play for scouting for Meteor Beam does come out. As I said, that's going to be Meteor Beam Glimora. Yeah. Yep. I actually might have that paste. I do have that paste somewhere. I just have to find it. Earthquake the Glimora. T-Spike goes up, but Stardust has a T-Spike Absorber. So Garchomp clicked Scale Shot on the Zama switch. Well, not a switch. Oh, that was a free turn. They brought Zama, clicked Iron Defense, Garchomp clicked Scale Shot. Kind of a... doesn't really make sense. I would have just gotten rocks up, personally. That's a life for Garchomp, okay. But yeah, this Zama is getting all the defenses up right now. And that might just be Resto Chesto, as I said before. Like, it's very obvious to run Resto Chesto in a team like this. T-Spike gets absorbed. That's gonna be Booster Speed. Iron Defense comes up. Body Press should two-shot this. Absolutely. Bath, on the other hand, would not KO this without a boost. Like, they'll have to either Terra or get a boost. One of the two. Like, Terra into a Fairy type with D-Gleam. Psychic type with Psychic. Most likely it's Fairy with D-Gleam. Like, I don't think anybody runs Terra Psychic. But at the same time, if Zamazenta just turns Terra Fire, okay, Myjava is playing safe. I respect that. D-Gleam it is. I respect that. Red Guard, Booster Speed is gone. Ooh, that's a Red Guard thing lose. So, Now Zamazenta kinda just wins as long as it gets a single iron defense without losing too much of its health. Zamazenta wins. That was definitely a bad matchup, as I said at the start of the game. Like, Zamazenta and Dragonite are like the biggest rivals for any hyper offense team. Tingley got Stealth Rock up, okay. Well, maybe Mimikyu Stardust is not running Stealth Rock after all on the Garchomp, because they haven't gotten it up. Like, it was a free Stealth Rock that turn. Bullet Seed on the Dragonite. Good Dragonite play here by Myjava. That's not loaded dice, so maybe this is Sash as well. Fire, as I said, that's Fire Punch. Rock Tomb comes up, but that could be Fire Punch with extreme speed. It doesn't have to be loaded dice, but I expect it to be loaded dice personally. And that was expected. Rock Tomb was gonna come out there. Let's see if Dragonite has extreme speed. It does not. Yep, that's definitely Encore Scale Shot. I can bet that. Like, I think Dragonite should have clicked Encore personally. That was an obvious Sash Breloom. I would have clicked Encore first. Encore this Breloom into Bullet Seed. But yeah, they had to lose Stinglu. Ogerpon does come in. Ogerpon is pretty much faster than everything. Dragonite is a problem though. Like, Ogerpon most likely knocks the Garchomp out with Whip. 6%. It's like 18% chance, I guess. Yeah. After Rock's damage. Then Dragonite, it could play it off it, chip it down. But yeah. If Mimikyu Stardust gets enough boosts, then it's over for Myjava, so it's going to be very risky. I would just attack here. Cudgel, okay, Scale Shot. Oh my god, a Scale Shot dodge. I don't know why they clicked Cudgel. Maybe they don't have Whip. I personally would have taken the Whip chance because that Scale Shot hitting is very bad for Myjava. But maybe if they don't have Power Whip, then obviously their best play was to just go for Cudgel. They also actually didn't knock Breloom out with U-turn, so I think that's SD Ogerpon, which I personally think is a bad pick for the team they're using. I would have much rather went with a knockoff U-turn Power Whip Ivy Cudgel set. I would personally use that in the team. Just U-turn out, brings Zamazenta in, and the game's over. That Scale Shot dodge was pretty big though. Like, that would have ended the game in my opinion. That would have ended the game because that was a really bad usage of Dragonite by Myjava. Unless I'm wrong, Terra Fairy, Fairy Feather gets knocked out. Well, this Dragonite cannot. Well, if that's Terra Fairy Terra Blast, then that's Roost. Could be Roost. So, okay. Terra Fire Zamazenta. Iron Defense, come on, show Terra Fire and win the game, Myjava. I voted for you. Show Terra Fire and win the game. That's all it takes. Huh. Interesting. Terra. Oh, wait. What? What? Why would you use the Terra there? What? That was you. Okay, you were Terra normal extreme speed. Why would you run Terra normal otherwise? Then are you running Banded Dragonite in that team? No shot you're running Banded Dragonite, bro. No shot. They DD'd. Yeah, I mean, Stardust wins, Mimikyu wins. Bro, I am so surprised. This was a dunzo game. If this was a dunzo game, I do not get that Banded Dragonite if it is banded. Because you have extreme speed, you Terra normaled. That means you're either DD or you're banded. you didn't extreme speed the Breloom and took Rock Tomb, not Rock Tomb, switched out. So I'm expecting you to be banded. Oh my god, that was a throw. Not gonna lie, not gonna lie. Like, if you were banded, why didn't you just extremely speed the Breloom twice? That is also true, right? Because it would kill. Yeah, it would do minimum 67. So I gotta rewatch this, man. I don't know what's going on. That's some weird stuff. Hatterene on the scale shot. Both are AV Hatterene, that's expected. Nuzzle. This is gonna trade Draining Kiss for a while. Scizor comes up. They sacked Hatterene instead of going Tinglu, which is a fine play, I guess. I don't mind that much, because Tinglu would have taken too much damage. Sacking Hatterene, bringing Zama was a fine play. But here, you didn't make a double. It was expected that Hatterene would come in, so I don't get why that was not a double into Glimmora, but sure. Draining Kiss, Meteor Beam, you got it, and then you sack that. Makes sense, I don't mind that. Life Orb, Zamazenta comes in, you click Iron Defense, they scale shot, then you click... you Iron Defense again. Oh, okay. I may have said that they went for... I may have not said anything about that play, but that's a bad play. Just attack there. Honestly, just attack there. Like, Moth comes in, you went Tinglu on the D-Gleam. Red card comes in, Garchomp comes out, Breloom on the Stealth Rock. Stealth Rock was fine, I don't mind that. Bullet Seed. Now, why the hell did you not just extreme speed there? Oh my god. If you saw that Bullet Seed didn't hit 4 times, that means that Breloom is 110% sashed. So I don't get why didn't you click extreme speed with that banded Dragonite of yours. Like, seriously. And you took that Rock Tomb, survived, went into Tinglu, got caught by that Bullet Seed. Yeah, took Mach Puncher Ogerpon. For some reason, Ogerpon is not a U-turn, which it should be. It should definitely be U-turn. Garchomp comes in. You didn't click Power Whip, maybe you don't have it. Dodge the scale shot. The game was pretty much over, like literally at this point, if Stardust hit scale shot. So yeah, that's that. But then this was insane, because I guess you're running SD knockoff Cudgel grass move. Okay, knockoff made sense then, yeah. Knockoff made sense. Terra Fairy, yeah. Like, nah. I am very disappointed by that game, not gonna lie. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to drop a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Check out my SPL video on JJ versus Riley. It's right on your screen. I'll see you all there. Goodbye.